Good day, viewers. You are welcome back to our mathematics class. Today, we are going to be looking at simultaneous linear equations. Just before we dive into this topic, if you are a new member on this channel, kindly subscribe and click the notification bell for my subsequent contents. And do not forget to share and like to your loved ones. Now, let's look at this example 1 on the simultaneous linear equations. Solve the simultaneous equations. To solve this equation, we have 2x plus 5y is equal to 1. Let's call that our equation 1. Then we have 3x minus 2y is equal to 30, equation 2. Now, the rules guiding simultaneous equation is this. But just before we talk about the rule, there are two types of simultaneous equation that we learned from our elementary school. One, we have the substitution method, and the second one is the elimination method. Now, both of the methods will be used since we have learned this in our previous classes. Now, the first rule is to find the value of x, we are going to find a way of eliminating y. That is the elimination method. And to eliminate y, the coefficients of y must be the same. While the signs before the coefficients must be different, meaning one sign must be positive, the other sign must be negative. If both are positive, we'll find a way of changing it so that one will be positive and the other will be negative. If both are negatives, we find a way in which one will be positive, the other will be negative. In this case now, we have 5 here, we have 2 here. I might decide to find the value of x and eliminate y. I can also decide to find the value of y and eliminate x. Either way is good. But now, let me try to find the value of x and eliminate y because initially I have positive here and negative here. So I have to just find a way of making this coefficient to be the same. To make this 5 and 2 be the same, let me multiply this equation 1 by this 2 to become 10 here. Let me multiply equation 2 by this 5 to become 10. So, equation 1, if I multiply equation 1 by 2, I have 2 times 2x. So I have 4x plus 2 times 5y. I have 10y is equals to 2 times 1, I have 2. Then 5 multiplied by 3x, I have 15x. Minus 5 multiplied by 2y, I have 10y. Equals to 5 times 30, I have 150. So that is equation 1 and 2. Now this is plus 10y minus 10y. So plus 10 minus 10 cancelled out. This is plus 4x plus 15x. Plus 4 plus 15, we have 19. Then in terms of what? X equals to 2 plus 150, we have 152. So the next step is to divide both sides by 19. So I have 19x over 19 is equal to 152 divided by 19. 19 goes in 19. X equals to, we have 8. Now, we've gotten the value of x. To find the value of y, we substitute the value of s into any of the equation 1 or 2. Substitute the value of s into equation 2. Equation 1, we have 2x plus 5y is equals to 1. So anywhere we see x, we put 8. So 2 multiplied by 8 plus 5y is equals to 1. 2 times 8, we have 16 plus 5y is equals to 1. So you have to take like terms. So we have 5y is equals to 1 minus 16. So 5y is equals to 1 minus 16, we have minus 15. So we divide both sides by 5 to get our y. So 5y divided by 5 is equals to minus 15 divided by 5. 5 cancel 5, y equals to 5 here and 5 here, 3. So we have minus 3. So we've gotten the value of y to be minus 3. Likewise, you can also cross-check if you get the answer by substituting the value of 8, x and y into any of this equation. Let's check equation 1. We have 2x plus 5y. So 2 multiplied by our x that we got is 8 plus 5. Our y we got is minus 3. 8 times 2 times 8 we have 16. Then plus and minus, 5 times 3 we have 15. So 16 minus 15 we have 1. So we got the value of what? 1 here. Example 2. Solve the equations. I want to solve these equations. 1 over 2x plus 1 over 3y equals to 4. That's our equation 1. Now, this can be written as x multiplied by 1. We have x divided by 2 plus 1 multiplied by 1. We have y divided by 3 is equals to 4. Let's say 4 over 1. Now, to get our equation 1, let's for the LCM of 2, 3, and 1, which is 6. When we get 6, multiply through by 6. I have 6 multiplied by x over 2 plus 6 multiplied by y over 3 equals to 6 multiplied by 4 over 1. 2 goes here 1, 2 goes here 3. 3 here 1, 3 here 2. So 3 times x, 3x, plus 2 times y, 2y, is equals to 6 times 4, we have 24. This is our equation 1. Now, let's take our equation 2 as well. Y multiplied by 1, I have y over 4. Y divided by 4 minus x multiplied by 1, I have x over 3 is equals to 1 over 6. Now, the next thing is to look for the LCM of 4, 3, 6, which is 12. Then we multiply through by 12. We have 12 multiplied by y over 4 minus 12 multiplied by x over 3 is equals to 12 multiplied by 1 over 6. 4 here 1, 4 here 3. 3 here 1, 3 here 4. 6 here 1, 6 here 2. So we have 3 times y, 3y, minus 4 times x, 4x is equals to 2 times 1, we have 2. Now if you look at the first equation, x comes first, then here y comes first. So let me rearrange so that I can have my x. So I'm going to have, so let's say equation 2. Then my equation 1, we have 3x plus 2y is equals to 24, equation 1. Let me rearrange this. I'm going to have minus 4x. Then there's a positive sign here, plus 3y is equals to, I will have my 2 here, equation 2. Now, using the elimination method, here I have positive here and negative here. The first rule has been done, positive and negative. Then I want these signs to change. For this, I want these letters, the coefficient to change to be the same thing. This one can be 12, this one can be 12. Okay, let me multiply equation 1 by 4 to make it 12, and equation 2 by 3 to make it 12. So I have 4 times 3, 12x, plus 4 times 2y, 8y, is equals to 4 multiplied by 24. Here we have 16. We have 8, that is 96. Then 3 multiplied by minus 4x, I have minus 12x, plus 3 multiplied by 3y, I have 9y. That is equals to 3 times 2, I have 6. So this is plus 12 minus 12. So let us neglect this x. Just have plus 12. I have 12 naira with me, and I'm weighing 12 naira. But you pay 12 out of 12 naira, it remains 0. So this has cancelled. Here I have plus 8 plus 9. Plus 8 naira plus 9 naira give us what? Plus 17. 17y is equals to 96 plus 6. I have 2 here. That is 102. Now, to look for the value of my y, I have to divide both sides by 17. 17y divided by 17 is equal to 102 divided by 17. 17 goes in 17. Y equals to, I have 6. Now, the next step is to now find the value of my x. I can substitute the value of y into equation 1. Okay, let me substitute the 6 for y in equation 2. Let me use equation 2. I have minus 4x plus 3y is equals to 2. Anywhere I see y now, I will put 6 minus 4x plus 3 multiplied by 6 is equals to 2, minus 4x plus 3 times 6 we have 18 is equals to 2. Then take this plus 18 to meet its member without x. So I have minus 4x is equals to 2. When it's crossed into minus 18. So I have minus 4x is equals to 2 minus 18. I have minus 16. Now, to get the value of x, I have to divide both sides by minus 4. Minus 4x divided by minus 4 is equal to minus 16 divided by minus 4. 4 cancel 4. S is out. Minus cancel minus. 4 here and 4 here, 4. So the value of s is 4. So therefore, s equals to 4 when my y is equals to 6. Example 3. Solve the equation. 2 over x minus 1 over y is equals to 3, comma, 4 over x plus 3 over y is equals to 16. This can be written this way. We have 2 over x can be written as 1. Let me take this 2 away. I have 2, open bracket, 1 over x. So 2 times 1, I'm going to have 2 over x. So if I go back, then minus 1, open bracket, 1 over y, then is equals to 3. Equation 1. Then 4 over x can be written as 4 multiplied by 1 over x plus 3 over x can be written as 3, open bracket, 1 over y is equals to 16. Equation 2. So our unknown is in terms of 1 over x and 1 over y. Just to find the value of x and y, because they are in fraction and we are dealing with linear equation. But when we now look at this one, I can work with this. Minus 1 here plus 3. So here the signs are different. I have to make the coefficient to be the same by multiplying equation 1 by 3 to make this one 3 and equation 2 by 1 to remain 3. Now I have 3 multiplied by 2. I have 6 bracket 1 over x, close it, minus 3 times 1, 3 bracket 1 over y, close it, is equals to 3 times 3, I have 9. Then 1 times 4, it remains the same, 4 bracket 1 over x, plus 1 times 3, 3 open bracket 1 over y, is equals to 1 times 16, we have 16. So this is minus 3 and plus 3. I'm holding 3 naira and I have 3 naira with me. If I should give out 3 naira that I'm holding, it will remain nothing. So this cancel this. So 6 plus 4, I have 10, open bracket 1 over x, then is equals to 9 plus 16, I'm going to have 25. From here, I can now go back and say 10 times 1, I have 10 over x is equals to 25. Let me say over 1. The next step is to cross multiply. Cross multiply. So 25 times x, I have 25x is equals to 10 multiplied by 1, I have 10. So I have to find the value of x and they are joined together by multiplication. To separate multiplication, you have to use the inverse of multiplication, which is division. So you divide both sides by 25. 25x divided by 25 is equals to 10 divided by 25. This cancels this. S equals to 5 here, we have 2. 5 here, we have 5. So we have 2 over 5. That's the value of x. To now find the value of y, I have to substitute the value of x into any of the equation, either equation 1 or equation 2. Let me use equation 1. Let me substitute. My equation 1 is 2 open bracket 1 over x minus 1 open bracket 1 over y is equals to 3. So I'm going to put, anywhere I see x, I will put 2 over 5. So I have here 2 bracket 1 over, our s is 2 divided by 5 minus 1 times 1, 1 over y is equals to 3, let's say over 1. From here, let me quickly rearrange this. The value inside. Let us rearrange it this way. I have 2, open your brackets. This one on at the top, which is the numerator, 1. This is division method, division divided by 2 over 5 minus 1 over y equals to 3 over 1. So I have 2, open brackets, 1. This division will change to multiplication. Then 5 will go up, 2 will come down. 5 over 2 minus 1 over y is equals to 3 over 1. So I have 1 times 5. I have 2 bracket 5 over 2 minus 1 over y equals to 3 over 1. 2 cancel 2. Because what is joining them together is multiplication. This bracket means multiplication. So we can cancel. So we have 5 minus 1 over y equals to 3 over 1. Let's say over 1 here. So the LCM here is y. Let us multiply 2 by y. Y times 5 over 1 minus y times 1 over y is equals to y times 3 over 1. Y times 5, 5y, minus y cancel y, minus 1 is equals to y times 3, 3y. Collect like 10, take this one in and take this one out. 5y minus 3y equals to, when this one is going straight to 1. 5y minus 3y, we have what? We have 2y is equals to 1. To get my y, I have to divide both sides by 2. So I have 2y divided by 2 is equals to 1 over 2. 2 cancel 2. Y equals to 1 over 2. Therefore, the value of my s equals to 2 over 5, where my y equals to 1 over 2. So, this is solving of linear simultaneous equations. If you find value in this lesson, kindly subscribe by clicking the red button and click the notification bell for my subsequent contents. Thank you.